Hey, what's going on? Today I'm going to be talking about my top 10 most expensive games in my collection. I did a video, pretty much the same thing, about 2 years ago, and some things have changed and some things haven't, but let's get into it. With my number 10 game is Mega Man 2 on the NES, one of the few complete in-box NES games that I own. I'm sure everyone knows what this is. I love this game. Some of the best music of all time. And Mega Man 2 right now looks like it's worth $165. All these prices I'm going to give you are from pricecharting.com as of today, which is in May 2025. So that is my number 10 game. Number 9 is Suikoden 2 or Suikoden 2. I don't know how you're supposed to say it, but I always call it Suikoden, so I'll keep doing that. This is an RPG which was just re-released with the first one, and it's a great remaster of the game. Recommend picking that up. It's a good JRPG made by Konami, and this is worth $179. Alright, next on my list, we have a Neo Geo game. This is a custom box for Neo Geo MVS cart of Metal Slug 3. These boxes are pretty cool. There's a place online that makes them. The MVS carts are for the arcade cabinets, and they just come in these cardboard boxes, which aren't that cool, but you see I bought all these cases for the games. They're pretty awesome, but Metal Slug 3 is worth $180. Alright, moving on. This is number 7, and it is Radiant Silvergun on the Sega Saturn, which these days you can get this on all kinds of different consoles for pretty cheap, but back in the day when I bought this, it was only available on the Saturn. And it's a treasure shooter, one of the best ones ever made. I still think the best version is on the Saturn. The new copies have more input lag. This plays better. That's the way to go. So that is number 7. Radiant Silvergun is $186 right now. Alright, we're going to get into some 32X games now, everyone's favorite system. It is T-Mech for the 32X, which is an arena-based hover tank combat game. It is pretty cool. I like it for 32X. It's got cool weapons, and I would never spend what it goes for these days, which is $224. Next, we have another 32X game. It's everyone's favorite Hummingbird shooter. I think that's how everyone knows this game. Made by the guy who made the Echo the Dolphin games, because he really likes animals. And Colibri is going for $250 right now. Alright, next we've got Shining Force 3 on the Sega Saturn. The Shining Force games are pretty awesome. 1 and 2 on the Genesis. There's some on the Game Gear. There is one on the Sega CD. I think that might be the Game Gear games in a collection. It's very expensive. But yeah, this is the 3rd game, and it's really good. We only got the first part of this game in the US. There were 3 Shining Force 3 games in Japan, and you can get English patch versions of the other 2 now, and I did play a little bit of those. I wish we got them all here, but the Saturn was dying by the time this came out, so. Anyways, Shining Force 3 is worth $317. Okay, back to the 32X. And that is Blackthorn, which is an interesting game. It's like a, I don't know, you could compare it to like Prince of Persia or Flashback, one of those type of games. It's pretty cool. Wouldn't pay the $341 that it's worth right now, but there it is. It's also on Super Nintendo. I think it's on a couple other systems too, but cool game. All right, we are down to the top 2. And number 2, we've got Musha for the Sega Genesis. It's one of the best shooters of all time, in my opinion. Especially on the Genesis, it's just so good. This is, well, it's called Musha Aleste in Japan, part of that Aleste series. I played a bunch of those. This is my favorite one. The only problem with my copy is there's a little rip in the cover art, but other than that, it's totally complete. And this is worth $793. It's been hanging around there for a while, so. Alright, so number 1, it's Snatcher for Sega CD, which Snatcher is a Kojima game. The guy, you know, I'm sure everyone knows who he is, made Metal Gear and makes UPS simulators now. But yeah, Snatcher is basically Blade Runner. It's like a graphic adventure. It's got some shooting parts. You can actually use a light gun to play parts of this. This game has never been re-released. The only place to play it in English is on the Sega CD. And it's a good game. I play through it, I think, once every couple years. Really enjoy it. Now that game's been fluctuating quite a bit in price recently. It looks like on eBay there's a bunch of people selling fake versions of it, and you know, I don't know if price charting's keeping track, but right now they listed at $840. But when you look and you see what real copies are selling for, they're more in the $1,200–1,300 range right now. So anyways, that is my top 10 most expensive games, and I don't know what will crack into this list anytime soon, but that's the video, and maybe I'll do another one in a couple years. So see you next time.